And y'all say, "Oh, this is meowmurai." Let's continue. Oh, let's check out Go Home Annie running on PC. All right. I'm assuming this is about someone named Annie. Be awful awkward if that wasn't the case. It's called Go Home Annie, but there's no Annie in the game. I don't know why that is. Film grain, lens distortion, chromatic aberration, all of the absolutely crappy things that developers absolutely love. Or at least some developers. Ones that want to be considered serious auteurs. I don't like any of those guys. My game is art. It's like, nah.
The house was ablaze as I departed. I set off into the deepest crevices of the abyss, leaving all behind. Not knowing what I was to find, I took the plunge straight into the darkness. And what lay there, deep at its heart, shook me to my core. I may have abandoned all my fears, but they have not forgotten me.
Well, that is it for now, folks, but make sure you stay tuned because we'll be taking your sound requests and...
Enter the house. Let's see, can we do regular full screen? Yeah, doesn't look bad for an indie game. Indie games are getting much more sophisticated nowadays. Thankfully, the engines themselves are actually making the development easier. In some senses, you know. That's some tough tape. I'll need somebody to cut it open. You have teeth, don't you? Box cutter with a fine blade for precision cutting. Should I use some gloves too, just in case? I don't want to hurt myself. This isn't plugged into. Just plugged into a nothing. Got a dog here. Okay. Running at log 60, so that's good. Camera, handheld camera. Records on mini VX tapes. So you select the camera and press play to play the tape. Focus the camera screen by pressing RT. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. It's one of these kind of games, huh? Alright. I gotta constantly hold this camera while all this crazy stuff happens around me. We locked it from the inside. Should I ring the doorbell? Hello, I'm home. It's locked. I think I could pry it open with something. I mean, I did see a screwdriver there. So somebody was out killing a dog, huh? What are we here for? No, of course, none of these would be something I would use to open a door or a window with, naturally. It would be totally impossible to open a window with a screwdriver, an axe, a wrench, maybe some pears. I could pry it open with something. God, I had like a million things I could pry it open with. That I refuse to pick up. It's the problem with games like this. Things that you could actually do in real life that would make sense are not things that you would do in a game. Like, why would I use a box cutter to pry it open? That makes no sense. Especially when there's a screwdriver here. A screwdriver, or a hammer, an axe, any number of things that would be more appropriate than a box cutter. What's the mystery? The mystery is how we proceed. Probably open the lock with this. Oh, okay. So I've got the videotape recalls stuff. A couple of other games that are like this. Oh, chainsaw. Well, how convenient. I suppose I should grab this. I have no idea how to use this thing. It's a chainsaw. What do you mean I have no idea how to use it? It's a chainsaw. It doesn't take a genius to figure out how to use one. Be real sickos and just tape this. Yeah, guy's a musician. Definitely off his kilter. Again, why would I do this? Why would I turn the light off? Basement key. Okay. Another tape. Bathroom. A small tape. I can watch it using that camera. No reason to go on. I could unlock it though. Even if I don't have a reason to. Some candles. Locked. Looks like the way to the attic. Oh, I can swap these? Oh, sausages. And bread. It's a German household. And fruit. Fake fruit. Sunny side up. Not my favorite. I prefer sunny side down. I couldn't really tell you why. Lamb's head. I should probably close the door. It's a waste of energy. My dad mode kicking in. What are you doing? Leaving the refrigerator door open. Waste of damn energy. Close it after you're done using it. I'm not made of money. Didn't this thing have like a prompt? No? Oh, it was from here. Let's look at that videotape again. That's the bathroom. Okay, pictures in the middle. But the bathroom door is not open. Tests. Oh, I was about to say, there was a door here, right? Something's out of place. What's out of place? Kind of weird things to put on the door to the living room, but okay. Can I manipulate these? No, can't move them around. That's gotta be the most pathetic sink I've ever seen. See, can I duck? Had I key? Small videotape. Hold on a minute. Okay, I thought I heard the phone. Oh, what the heck happened here? That's not normal. Oh, the door's shut. Okay, well, let's take a look at this tape. Is that what kind of house is this? Is that a thermostat? Is that like a Insta-Hot water tank, I guess? I don't think I've ever seen a setup like that. Alright, well, here, let's take a little walk, shall we? I see. I need to turn the light on. I'll follow the red brick road. Red tile road. Got that tape. Attic. Huh. see. Record player. Game cartridge. 501. Oh boy, 500 crappy games. There was a little girl here, right? Yeah. A clock. A record player. Which one's this one? Sick Brick, an old game cartridge. Oldies. Snake. Which one's this one? Is this one the Doom kind of game? It's funny, it's like a 2600, but it has like Master System style controls. I mean, sort of. Okay, can I do anything with it? I need to watch the tape. Man, we don't have this game, whatever this is. So that's what, 11:30? Oh, on the right game. I gotta find the right game somewhere. Alright. Tests. What was tests? Okay. Yes, the subtitle is an SCP game. I just didn't put it in the title of the video, but yeah. Go Home Annie, an SCP game. Not that I know what that really means. I mean, there's like hundreds of SCPs, aren't there? Oh, this is missing a head? Where am I going to find the head? I liked one of the SCP games quite a bit that I played on the channel. I can't remember what the name of it was. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's all kind of made up stuff, so... it doesn't... The game didn't say which SCP this was based on. Maybe people who are obsessed over the thing would know. Okay. Bathroom. Ah, okay, so the doll head was there. It was here, right? Yeah, we changed that. We changed the candles. We got those. There was a pump in the video, though. Where's the pump? Unless there's a different bathroom. Is there a different bathroom? I don't think so. This is a tiny ass house. What am I missing? I'm missing the doll head for sure. Is it upstairs? No bathroom up here, though. Oh, there's the other game cartridge. Tainted Fate. Is this the one? This seems to be the one. Yeah, there we go. Something still off? Nope. got the right game in. $11:30's on the time. Yeah. Do I not need a record? Yeah. That's right, I think. Yeah, 11:30. Might get a little echo here, but I can't hear this thing. Oh, okay. It's definitely not that. Oh, hi.
Not here. This is wrong. It's all wrong.
Leave the house, but I didn't solve the... I didn't solve the doll puzzle. I guess that means it's not going to let me leave. Oh, okay. I'm in the storage facility.
Class B subordinate 3546. Please approach the intercom. Ah, crap. Forgot your old ones from the gymnastics. Hello, D-Class 3546. You work here. This is the SCP Replication Division. We make replicas of anomalous objects and paranormal events here. I am the site coordinator. You've run through this scenario over 100 times. Please come to the middle of this hangar. There's a control panel on a raised platform. Next to it is an intercom.
Alright. That was my hazing ritual, apparently. Who knew the SCP guys were into hazing? SCP Replication Division, Replication Environment, SCP-9237.
SCP-R9237 reenactment test 179 completed by Class D subordinate number 3546. Restoration of reenactment seen by cleanup crew request filed.
Who are you? What's going on here?
Just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. As I stated previously, I am the site coordinator of the Replication Division's Facility 1. You are a T-class tester who tests paranormal entities that we have replicated here. If you're feeling distraught, fatigued, bloated, and or disoriented, then allow me to provide you an ounce of comfort in saying that's completely normal.
Why don't I remember anything?
Oh, well, that would be the amnestics, of course. They're what you might call forgetting pills. You ingested them prior to the test. We need you as close to a clean slate state each time you go through the test, so as to avoid demonic contamination. Surely you understand? We don't want you staining the house with your own projections now, do we? No. First question. Upon retrieving the bathroom door from the camera's void dimension and entering the bathroom, what did you encounter?
Let's see, upon retrieving the bathroom door from the camera's void dimension and entering the bathroom, what did you encounter? Well, it was a regular bathroom at first.
Just a regular bathroom?
So there was no Black Ocean. Just a regular bathroom.
Exactly.
Okay. I think we've heard enough. Class D subordinate is proving to be uncooperative in today's session. The interview is concluded, effective immediately, and punitive points are being assigned to her record.
Well, that's what happened at first. It didn't turn into the void until later.
Class D subordinate, drop off the items you acquired during testing into the duffel bag next to the exit doors. You may carry on with testing after that.
Where are the exit
Where
doors?
are the exit doors?
Behind you, in the corner of the hangar, big red doors, red light shining above them. Just go on. Site coordinator out. And remember, there is no Replication Division.
Did I get the alternate ending without realizing it? I think so. But that was the truth. It was a regular bathroom when I first found it. It wasn't an ocean. The ocean came later.
Alright, D-Class number 3546. Back from another round in the house. Our biggest and most complex SCP replica. You did great, but I gotta run. Great work, and keep on...
Did you know? No kidneys were harmed during your testing. Potter is safe. No, it's a padded cell. Okay.
Hello, Class D, Subordinate 3546. Don't worry, you are getting decontaminated so that you may resume your important work. Thank you for your 179th test of our prime replica, the famous camera and house combo. Don't be alarmed if you can't remember much about your life. Your memories will start coming back at some point. Maybe it's better you not remember your life anyway. So, decontamination done. Happy testing.
This is pretty elaborate for a failure. Uh-oh. What?
Annie? Come on.
Up on your feet. You're no good to anyone down there.
Well.
I told them to cool it with the amnestics, but they just love taking advice from security. Let's get you to your office. That feeling in your gut, like you're gonna vomit your insides out, that is, normal, and you've been through this more times than I care to count.
I like how it's just
Right
hand
now,
scroll
you need to
letters from my
ground
office.
yourself. And there's something in your office that'll help you do just that. We call them Pathfinders. Personal items that you and only you know the full story of. They'll help you find your bearings. Check them out inside, and everything about this place will start coming back to you real soon. It ain't all happy memories in there, but that's just life, I guess. I'll be waiting here once you're done. See you when you get back. And, almost forgot. I'm John. Hopefully you'll figure that out for yourself soon.
Remember.
Dear ass. Remember, tonight's the night. Whatever it takes, trust the bathtub. Annie. Huh. Trust the bathtub, huh?
After Dad left, I did some things I don't like to think about too much. Got into some real trouble real quick. And when they offered to help, I didn't see any other way of going about it.
SCP-996. SCP Foundation, in light of your recent offenses and pending incarceration, we are hereby extending an offer. Your technical prowess is evident and will be essential in our attempts to...
Dearest Annie, there are things that have been eating away at me for years. I have to try and make it right for both of you. I hope that it's not too late. I will come back to you and make sense of it all. Keep the light on until I get back.
I must have read this note a billion times. But no matter how many times I've read it, I still can't figure it out. What could make you leave your only child behind? The note came with this inside. Thanks for the jewels, Dad. Really made you leaving feel like a breeze. A keepsake from Mom. She died before I got the chance to meet her.
Tree icon?
I guess the two of them make all of this seem worthwhile. Couldn't take off the suit even for a photo, could you, John?
Why do people have so many Polaroids in these video games?
Brace yourself. This is the best part.
creators from Planet X. First contact, one last
movie
hope.
I ever saw in the cinema with Dad. The abduction scene made me spill my soda all over him, but he couldn't stop laughing. I try to catch it whenever it's on at a revival house. Regional Science Fair. The thing that won it was my homemade portable radio tower. Sleep was a no-show for weeks leading up to it. It was a Monday. I remember because Dad split the next Thursday. Didn't get much sleep after that either.
First place, regional engineering. Guess Dad wasn't proud of our invention, huh? So ashamed he left town. Seems a little harsh, huh?
They've been redacting my reports on the house for some reason.
D-Class 3546, test reports, SCP-R-19774, debating tub. Testing protocol, engage in a debate as heatedly as possible. Desired outcome, to test the emotional amplitudes and spikes of each personality. Note, the bathtub was grumpy this time and didn't feel like talking. It retaliated with the following quote. What are you gonna do, flush me? SCP-R-6448, not deer. Testing protocol, take the subject's blood on a weekly basis coupled with testing the subject's communicative competencies. Desired outcome, blood matches that of SCP-6448 and the subject is becoming increasingly talkative, although quite morose. Note, SCP-R-6448 expresses a desire to be called Frank from now on. He does not seem to be adapting to indoor captivity particularly well. SCP-R-9237, the house. Testing protocol redacted. Desired outcome, the transfer the child from the void for contaminant purposes. Okay, supposed to get her out of there, huh? Well, it wouldn't let me solve the doll head problem, so. Huh, that's funny. I thought I did something wrong, but I guess this is what I was supposed to do. At least the game runs good. It doesn't look too bad either. Again, you know, these modern games are getting nicer and nicer looking as time goes on.
All done? It's standard procedure to ask you a couple of personal questions, just to make sure you're all there. I don't mean to pry, but protocol means I'm obliged to. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
I'll lock it.
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
Portable radio tower.
Portable radio tower.
Right. And the last one. Why were you conscripted by the Replication Division?
Because I'm a badass engineer.
Because I'm a badass engineer.
You're just one Pathfinder away from getting out of this room. Scout's honor. Give him one last look. I'll be waiting.
Huh? Isn't that true? I had... This was it. Yeah, radio tower. Huh? How's that not right?
Whoa, you don't look too hot.
Me? I'm doing great.
As charming as that sounds, I think you should check your Pathfinders first. We can talk then. You know, once you remember how to talk.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What did your mother leave behind for you?
A locket.
What won you the science fair competition?
A ham radio.
As much as I'd like to, I...
What?
Ready?
I'm ready.
What did your mother...
A locket.
What won you the...
A portable radio.
Right.
Work on a secret project?
Work on a secret project.
You're just one pathfinder. Ready?
I'm ready.
What did your mother...
A locket.
What won...
A portable...
Right.
Or jail
To
time?
avoid jail time.
It is my privilege to conclude that you are of sound body and mind. Welcome back, Annie.
Thanks for the warm welcome. Good to be back, I guess. Where is everyone anyway?
There was a little mishap while you were in the house. Frank blew out of here and took a few dozen blocks of concrete with him as well.
You don't say.
Yes, ma'am. And as a little bonus for us, Code Red lockdown. Everyone was evacuated on the spot. Well, everyone except the three of us and a particular pain in the ass. Someone has to stay behind so we can have subordinates to fight.
Attention! All personnel gather up.
Speak of the devil.
Well, if it isn't our very own D-Class 3546 back to her former glory. Considering we're under Code Red lockdown, protocols are paramount. We've had enough of an eventful evening with someone deciding SCP-R-6448 deserved a night on the town. There will be no more mistakes tonight. Your little skeleton crew of 3 is the only personnel remaining on site as per emergency protocol. With that in mind, D-Class 3546, I believe you have a mandatory weapons and safety rebrief to attend. Run along now. Mustn't keep your colleagues waiting.
Jesus. Good evening. My name is... Do I really need to do this? She knows what my freaking name is.
Safety protocols and regulations are to be followed to the letter.
Good evening. My name is Ray, and I will be performing the mandatory weapons and safety rebrief as prescribed by the SCP Replication Division's Safety and Regulatory Protocol. I will now commence with the rebrief.
Wonderful. Now get to it.
He always stops listening at this point. Yada yada yada, don't blow your brains out with a firearm. Kinda obvious, but hey. Don't mistake SCP-2950 for SCP-396. No duh. And I think we're done. Congratulations, you are now officially rebriefed. Weapons and safety-wise.
I can't believe just how much safer I feel already.
Good. And for that, you get a cookie. In the form of this beautiful level 1 keycard that'll get you into replica testing. I'd say don't spend it all in one place, but that's kind of the point. Oh, that's my cue. With everyone evacuated, guess I'm the designated power generator fixer. See you around.
Level 1 keycard grants access to the SCP replication chamber and SCP replica testing areas.
You have your next assignment for the night. A pestering nuisance, but an assignment nonetheless. SCP-R-1974 awaits in the replication testing area. You'll be testing for speech patterns, syntax, and personality disorders. Seemingly a simple task, but one that takes a heavy mental toll. Make sure to forward all my animosities. Director out.
Okay, bunch of bananas. SCP-9174, object class safe. Description: SCP-9174 appears to be a 2003 model blank handheld camera recorder and an additional non-factory feature. While viewing surroundings through the camera's viewfinder, objects classified as displacements can be seen. Sounds emitted from displacements can be heard through SCP-9174's speaker. These objects do not seem to exist outside the viewfinder since they cannot be physically interacted with in any way in our reality. Usage: bringing SCP-9174 close to the user's eyes while pointing it at a displacement in close proximity for 3 seconds triggers an unexplained event, bringing the displacement into existence. These retrieved objects display some discrepancies with their former displaced versions seen through the viewfinder. For instance, a retrieved telephone might ring at a slightly different pitch. Based on the tapes procured along the SCP-9174, it is evident that recording traumatic events with SCP-9174 transfers objects into the void between, a reality separate from ours. This results in the creation of displacements. SCP-914, Object Class Safe. Description: SCP-914 is a large device consisting of gears, springs, and other clockwork. 2 large booths are connected to the main body of SCP-914, labeled Intake and Output. Between them is a panel with a large knob. The words Rough, Coarse, 1-to-1, Fine, and Very Fine are positioned around the knob. When an object is placed in the intake booth, a door slides shut. If the knob is turned in any position, SCP-914 will refine the object in the booth. The object appears to be in stasis until the output booth door is opened. Addendum 514, Dr. Blank Test Log. Input 1. Wristwatch belonging to Dr. Blank, setting course. Output 1, completely disassembled wristwatch. Input 1. Cell phone belonging to Blank, setting 1-to-1. One cell phone, although different make and model. Input 1. Standard Colt Python revolver, setting very fine. Data expunged. Aforementioned Blank completely disintegrated all matter in its line of fire. Object contained with high-density gamma waves. Document 109B-117, Dr. Blank and Dr. Blank test log. Input: subject D-186, male Caucasian, 42 years old, 108 kilograms, 185 centimeters tall, setting 1-to-1. Output: male Hispanic, 42 years old, 100 kilograms, 188 centimeters tall. Subject was very confused and agitated. Subject attacked personnel, or security personnel. Subject terminated. Input: subject D-17, male Caucasian, 28 years old, 63 kilograms, 173 centimeters tall, setting very fine. Data expunged. Subject escaped from test chamber, killing 8 guards as well as Dr. Blank and Dr. Blank. Lockdown initiated. Biological testing with SCP-914 discontinued. Original researcher Dr. Gears. Yeah. Kind of seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? Huh? SCP-R914. Replication status partial. Parts for SCP-R914. Source from 914's original location. Still unable to replicate some functionality. Forced to Simplify selection panel. Only coarse 1-1 and fine mostly work as intended. No matter the input material, the rough setting produces an unidentifiable liquid and the very fine setting produces seemingly nothing. No trace of the input material is detectable when set to very fine. Further testing of coarse 1-1 and fine settings with various input materials have been approved by the site coordinator. It's the staff's opinion that once these settings results exhibit no differences from the original SCP-914, the rough and very fine settings will start to behave as intended. Okay. SCP-1507, Object Class Elucid. Description. SCP-1507 is a collective designation given to 30 plastic lawn flamingos. Their behavior often results in attacks targeted towards Foundation staff. The only individual known to circumvent their behaviors is POI-1507, otherwise known as Leroy Day. Addendum 1507-A. Following our phone logs recovered from POI-1507's phone during the acquisition of SCP-1507, text messages between POL-1507 and one Mark Farman. Poll, it's fine. What's up, dude? Mark. Well, you keep your flamingos inside. Yeah, they don't really like the rain. What do you mean? They just don't like it. It gets inside them and bothers them and all that stuff. Dude, I know you've been obsessed with them recently, but you realize they're not real, right? No, they move and play with me. I just want you to see the flamingos. Fine, dude, I'm coming. See, I told you they play. I don't know why they don't like you. I guess they're overprotective of you. I'm sorry, this wasn't meant to happen. Discovery. On 8/3/2012, a 911 call was received in the Clay County area. A Foundation agent was sent out. When arriving on scene, the agent reported POI-1507 attempting to unsuccessfully resuscitate another man, who was later identified as Mark Farman. They had multiple stab wounds, presumably caused by SCP-1507. SCP-R-1507 replication status successful. The pink flamingo replicas have a tendency to multiply when not observed, similar to their original counterparts. They also seem to be inexplicably escape confinement and replicate throughout the facility. Some instances of SCP-R-1507 have been located outside of the facility. An MTF task force has been sent to terminate these instances. Termination successful. In case a member of the Replication Division locates rogue SCP-1507, they are to immediately terminate the SCP-1507 instance by way of blunt force. The bathtub first. Follow the protocol.
Follow the protocol.
a great job with testing us.
Some incredible testing right there. It's moments like this I regret not having hands to clap with.
You're in a fine mood.
You two are in a fine mood.
Why wouldn't we be on such a fine night? Frank bust out of here, cutting through walls like they were butter. Now that's inspiring. Puts me in this dastardly mood. Although if I hear that prick saying how we're under cold red lockdown one more time, I'll run a cyanide bath myself.
Please, for both of our sakes, tone down your feelings towards the site coordinator and curb your illicit activities.
You know what? Seeing as it's already been an eventful night, maybe we ought to spice it up a bit more. Listen, the coordinator spends more time thinking about you than you realize. And I mean a lot. See, if I were you, I think really hard about visiting his office on the upper floors.
What's going on here?
I just figured you might want to find out why Pops took off all those years ago.
What do you know about my father?
I don't know nothing, but I can promise you that he does.
Even if I wanted to check out his office, which I'm not saying I do, you and I both know that it's impossible to get in there because he's holed up inside it 24/7.
I've got 3 words for you. Code Crimson Lockdown. 2 outbreaks on a single night? That wouldn't look good for a little site coordinator. I go as far to say he'd be forced to leave the premises immediately, as per safety regulations, because the precious coordinator has to be protected at all costs. And that would mean his office would be free for anyone to indulge their curiosity. Go to the meeting room, take it from there, and see where it leads you.
What the hell?
Well, that's our peaceful retirement going down the drain.
If you need help, I ain't going nowhere. And no, you might not like everything you find up there, but you gotta face the music.
Oh, you're done with that thing. Ugh. Both condolences and congratulations are in order. I'd say I hope it wasn't too much of a nuisance, but that's unlikely. Well, go do whatever it is you do around here until you clock out. Some of us don't have the luxury that comes with the lack of responsibility.
Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Go Home Annie, running on PC. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Sometimes you never really, know about these SCP games. They vary in quality a lot. But this one actually seems like it's really good. So I imagine that we'll play this one, quite a bit as time goes on. But check it out for yourself if you want to. I think it seems like it's pretty well done, and so with that in mind, all the voice acting and the graphics I think are acceptable. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see where this is going. So check it out for yourself if you like. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.